What's up, Virgo? Welcome to your April, mid to the end of April. There we go. Tarot reading. So this is gonna be about finances, general finances, and love. So give me 1 second, and we'll get started. Let me know how you're doing, Virgo. How's life? How is everything for you? All right, let's go. Let's get to it. All right, let me get you an oracle here for you, just to see where we're at as far as energetically for the last half of April. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Accept and receive. I like it, Virgo. I like the color. You're probably not gonna see it right because I have this LUT, or this weird color cinematic color. It's called a LUT, but the camera changes the color a little bit. Accept and receive, number 24, Virgo. Let's see what that means. You know, one of the things about manifestation, and one of the things about self-growth and self-assurance, I don't know, is allowing to receive. Is when somebody wants to give you something, not to say, oh no, I don't want that, or why are you giving me that. It's like, thank you, I deserve that and more. You know, not literally saying that to somebody's face, but it's like accepting what people want to do for you and give to you. You know, it's a gift from the universe through someone else. So, you know, have you ever seen those videos where somebody's like, hey, here's $100, you know, to a homeless man, or somebody just randomly in the street, here's $100, and they're like, oh no, I don't want to take it. Why? You know, it's like, why are you so scared? Why are you're literally in the vibration of receiving, right? But you're shifting to a vibration of, I don't deserve it. I don't, you know, I can't have that. It's not for me. Think about it. Anyways, number 24, let's see what that means. Virgo. Accept and receive. Essential meaning: learning to accept, love, and praise. Oh, learning to accept, love, and praise. Accepting your worth in order to bring prosperity into your life. Oh my God, I told you. Accepting where you are today with the fears, knowing that things are improving. Boom. Mic drop. That's it. Who cares about love? It's like, here we go. Let's see what we have in general here for you, Virgo. Let's see what's general. This is gonna be all mixed up, all right? Then we're gonna hit love for the singles and for the one person in your mind. Okay, all right, here we go, Virgo. Bam. We are talking about you allowing things to come into your life. We're talking about you needing to accept things, because when you accept it, you get in that vibration of, yes, I am a child of the universe, a child of God, and I deserve everything that has been given to me. Okay. 9 of Wands, to me, it feels like, you know, mid through the end of April, you're gonna have this not knowing where you stand when it comes to other people, when it comes to love, even like a career, you know, overall, like you're gonna feel a little confused. You're gonna feel like you need to withdraw from, you know, from the public, or maybe withdraw from just friends overall, because it just, you feel wounded. You feel like things haven't been working out for you, Virgo. But that's just how you feel. And you know, the oracle is saying, hey, we got to change that that energy to something positive and start accepting things, right? Start looking at the positive. Yeah, you got a flat tire today, but hey, at least you get to have a brand new tire. Okay, maybe that's not so positive, but that's the positive, and that's how you should see it too. It's like, maybe, well, shoot, you know, like now I have 4 new tires, or 1 more brand new tire, or something like that, you know. Yeah, I know. Let's see what else we have here for you. through the end of, see, things will work out. I feel like you're gonna go into some sort of rut where like you're just you don't feel capable, you don't feel enough, you feel a little defensive, you don't want to let people in, you're like a little bit, hey, back up a little bit, let me get some room, let me just breathe a little bit, and then once, you know, we get to where I feel better, then we can continue, or we can, you know, go out or plan things. But right now, let me just have my me time. I need me time. April, mid-April to the end of April, I feel like there's things working out in your favor, you know. And right on top of that oracle where it says that you need to accept things that are given to you, you know, randomly, or, you know, the card that fell on top of that was the Nine of Pentacles. I mean, the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is a energy of feeling content, feeling good about yourself, feeling like you have plenty. Also, to me, it feels like this energy is like the universe has your back. God has your back, you know, like your angels or guides are there to help you out, even when you feel like it's difficult for you to match with people or to connect with people, right? Maybe work has been a little rough and you're like, oh shoot, you know, maybe I just need to have a little bit of wine and crackers here and just have some alone time for myself. Okay, I do see you when it comes to you know, you Virgo, some of you Virgos are gonna get a new car or thinking about a new car. I feel like you will achieve that new car. You're looking for that perfect vehicle, or that one vehicle you've been wanting, dreaming, talking about to everybody. I feel like you've been manifesting something big in your life, and if it's not a career change, it's definitely a new vehicle, a new car, and I do see that here for you. You're going to be very content and very happy with that vehicle there, or that career change. Okay, things are happening in your favor here, and that's the thing, is like you need to allow it to, you know, when good things happen, allow them to happen, enjoy them, and get in that vibration, and understand that you are very lucky, you are deserving of everything, and you know, you're not gonna hold back. You know, if somebody wants to give you $1,000, well, hey, take the $1,000 and pay it forward, or use it to your advantage. But that was a gift for you. Okay, look at that. There is you have the Star card here, which to me, there's some sort of wish fulfillment, or some sort of, you know, I feel like there is a wish fulfillment here when it comes to you know, mid to the end of April that you're going through. There's some sort of glow up as well. You might go a little bit viral or popular when it comes to like online here. There is going to be a little bit of blockages. I'm not going to, you know, sugarcoat everything here. You have really good cards, which is the Nine of Cups, you know, the Star card, and the Chariot, which to me are all green lights. Good, you know, good times. I just feel like there's going to be a little bit of blockages. Let me see what this 10 of Wands is. The 10 of Wands signifies self-imposed blockages, and it could be when it comes to like your beliefs, or it could also be that because you buy a new car, you have to cut your budget or something like that. Like, maybe it's not like it's going to break you or it's going to break the bank, but it's more like there's things that you have to change now. Like, instead of going to Starbucks, you have to end up going to like 7-Eleven, or make your own coffee at home. You know, that's what I'm feeling. But let me see what this 10 of Wands is here, but because I do see a little bit of blockages here. What is this decision about? Okay, yeah, there's definitely changes here. There's unexpected changes that are coming to you with that 10 of Wands, meaning that this could be at work or maybe home. There's some sort of decision that you've been waiting or needing to make, and I think you're gonna know what type of decision that is. But there's a decision here that definitely it changes your life in many ways. And again, for some of you guys, is like a change of budget, and again, instead of like going to Starbucks, you're gonna have to like get in you know, maybe get one of those fancy coffee makers and make coffee at home, or make your own drinks at home or something like that, instead of going out and spending. I don't see you having like a lack of finances or not having enough money. I just see you as needing to make a change when it comes to, like, you know, again, like your budget, your money, or things that you do, like habits that you have. You want to make that change because you are making changes in your life. Okay. Could also be that new job you're getting, or that new position you're getting is pushing you to do something different, right? Maybe you're going from a day job to a night job. I don't know. And there's some sort of change that you got to do here that it's not going to be pleasant. It's not going to be nice. I mean, if you tell me, hey, Rigo, you can't have, you know, pineapple Fanta anymore, then I'll be like, what the heck? And it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck at the beginning, but then as I get used to it, then okay, fine, I can live without it. But you know, in the moment, you're gonna feel like that sudden, like, oh shoot, I don't know if I can do that. You know, I don't know if I can stop going to Starbucks, or I don't know if I can stop eating outside. You know, like, no, that means that I have to cook at home, blah blah blah. You know, so there's some sort of change, or some sort of obstacle when it comes to the you know, mid to the end of April, but I feel like you can get through it, and you will get through it. But this change is going to teach you something. This change is going to teach you that you could accomplish something. Like in my position, like, you know, in my example, where I needed to stop drinking that type of soda, and I did. And now it's like, okay, cool. What did I get out of that? Is that although I didn't want to stop drinking the soda, I was able to. So you're gonna be fine. I feel like mid to the end of April, your beliefs in God, or maybe religion, or if you're becoming more spiritual, like it's gonna be more stronger. Okay, like you're gonna want to talk about God, or you're gonna want to talk about the universe. You're gonna want to talk about like the importance of having a positive vibration, how to manifest, or stuff like that, more with people, like out in public. You know, like you're gonna also, I'm getting like you're gonna be walking around, and you're gonna start noticing that people are talking about, you know, God, or talking about like the blessings they've gotten, and somehow the universe is talking to you through other people, but it's like you're eavesdropping, and your beliefs, and you're realizing that we're more interconnected than you ever thought, or you ever realized. Like, you know, one message can start in Japan and get to you in Mexico, you know, just like that, because we are all connected somehow. I don't know what that means, but that's what I'm getting here. So I feel like your beliefs, your thoughts when it comes to like religion, or maybe your spirituality, your soul, you know, your guidance, I think it's gonna get stronger. There's some sort of there's some sort of you wanting to preach, wanting to talk about, you know, your beliefs. It's like for some of you guys are healers, and I'm not trying to label you as, oh my God, you're a psychic, or I'm just saying we all heal. I mean, we all have the power to heal, right? Then what's most important is to self-heal. That is the key, self-heal. But we have, you know, a lot of us can talk to people and heal them. Some of us can express gratitude, or, you know, show, or maybe give a little bit of money, and, you know, we bless people, and I don't know, we heal people like that. I feel like your connection with God is just becoming very strong. Like it's just stronger and stronger and stronger. You're awakening to a lot more here. Like you're going deep the rabbit hole for some reason, or I don't know what Virgo, what's going on? It's not bad. It's just I feel like I can't explain it. But you definitely feel this energetic pass through. And At one point in mid to the end of April, you're gonna feel like, oh, you know, you're super in tune with the universe or God, you know, and you're super in tune, and you're creating miracles, or you're helping people, or you're blessing people in some sort of way. Wow, that's crazy. What are the messages do we have for Virgo here? Okay, possibilities of new love here. Oh yeah, possibilities of new love are arising here for you. This through the end of April, I feel like there's somebody here, like an earth sign. For some reason I heard Gemini, but it's more of an earth energy, so it's going to be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Somebody's going to propose to you, or somebody's going to offer you love. Someone's going to want to take you out, or maybe you're going to be doing this towards someone else. Okay, I feel like this person really does find you attractive and really do see a, you know, possibility here of long-term commitment between y'all two. Like, you guys do match pretty good. You guys do match pretty good, and the connection is very intense and very, very natural, very very easy. You don't have to force it. You don't have to you know, yeah. I feel like for some of you Virgos, there's going to be definitely a connection, some sort of a romantic connection happening for you by the end of April. So even though you don't see this coming, or even though you weren't expecting this, because I don't think this is something you expected, it's just gonna happen for you. And they want long term. They want long term. They want marriage. They want kids. You know, they want to move in together. You know what I mean? They do have love for you. They do. They fall in love with you. And I think you probably do fall in love with them. That is good. That's good news. All right. So I'm going to touch on, I'm going to pull some cards on the person on your mind here. See how they feel about you. This is somebody you're dealing with. Maybe you're, you know, dating, or maybe you guys broke up or whatever. This is the person in your mind. Okay. This is not for new people or for new lovers. Let me see what we get here. Oof. Look at that. The Empress and the, no, well, not the Empress, the oh man, the High Priestess and the Hierophant. Crazy. Let's see how they see you, or no, actually, let's see. Let me get the energy of the connection here. The energy of the connection. Okay, the Justice. You could be dealing with a Libra. There's a sense of wanting to make this connection equal. Okay, Justice to me, because it has the Libra scales, right? It's like, you know, needing to make a, not necessarily like the judgment, but needing to balance this connection out, or, you know, rebalance the connection through the energy of you know, like being honest and truthful to each other. It's just, it feels that the Nine of Wands here, somebody has felt like they've been betrayed. Someone feels like they it could be that you guys hurt each other, or they hurt you, Virgo. They disappointed you and you feel hurt about the connection here. Somebody feels wounded in this connection. Somebody feels like it's hard and difficult to even make amends here, or to even come, you know, and talk face to face. It just doesn't feel like that. Six of Cups, you guys have a very, very strong connection. This is Six of Cups to me is like a soul connection or a past life connection. It's a connection that connects deep down to your childhood, and you recognize it from a long time ago, and it makes you feel really good. It's like medicine and therapy for both of you guys. It's a really good connection, but obviously, because we live in this reality, in this world, everything good has a bad side to it, right? Or everybody that is good, they all have a bad side to it. So it feels like overall, you know, the connection felt very natural and very good for you guys. Yeah, you guys are not talking to each other. Four of Swords here. There's a needing to disconnect and give each other like some room to heal, to see if, maybe to think and process, to see if this could be fixed up again. But I feel like somebody here is acting very cold and disconnected. Somebody saying, okay, you know what, that's fine. I'm not scared of, you know, telling you how it is. You know, like the Queen of Swords is here with that big old sword, and I feel like somebody already got wounded with that sword, and the Queen of Swords is saying, I'll poke you again with the sword if you don't understand, or if you can't, you know, get on your, get on the boat here, or if you're trying to cheat on them again, or maybe they're trying to cheat on you again. Somebody's very defensive and very demanding here. Somebody's not taking BS. What is the reason and why? Somebody's not even sleeping at night. Someone's having like nightmares here with the Nine of Swords. They just keep overthinking, pulling their hair out, you know, on their own, because they just don't know what to do. It's like they don't want to, with that Six of Cups is like super it's a really good energy, but it can also turn very toxic because it's a very strong connection that we have, you know, and it could turn very, very toxic right away because it connects to like our childhood. It connects to, you know, our heart in that way of, you know, we can act like a child. Oh God. I see people here in this connection waiting for the other person, but the other person's not changing their attitude. The other person is not allowing. It's like somebody doesn't want to show you love, and you're like over here waiting for them to show you love. And you know, either you can flip it, because I'm gonna pull you guys' energies right now. But as far as the connection, you could tell me that somebody feels very connected, and the other person doesn't feel like that. The other person seems to be very disconnected from the connection. You could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Let's see how they see you and how they feel about you. Yeah, you're very defensive. They see you defensive. They see you kind of hard to get through. Like you want things your way. Virgo, and you're not budging at all, and they're like, oh, come on, really? They also see you as maybe having other options, and they also see you as not sure of if you want to be with them or if you want to have this connection with them. A little confused on where you're headed with your love life or with yourself, or whether you want to stay or go. You don't know. That's how they see you. They also see you as you're very immature when it comes to the way you communicate or the way you plan things. It's like maybe this person could be telling me that you talk about things, you plan things, but you never execute them, or you never say, all right, let's go, let's do it this one time for sure. Yeah, they're seeing you as somebody who is very defensive and also very immature. They're also saying they're seeing the truth about you. I don't know who you're dealing with. It's probably that Queen of Swords. If not, it could be a Scorpio, or maybe a Leo. But it's just, this person is just telling me your negatives. This person is just telling me what they don't like about you, and they don't even want to tell me if they still want to be with you or they still want to work on this connection. It's like this person has already said, I don't want to be with Virgo, but let me tell you, like, the topic is not even if they love you or they still have feelings for you. It's more like, let me tell you about Virgo. Let me tell you how they treated me. That's the you know, the energy that I'm getting from this person here. Let's see how you feel about them, Virgo. Like, this person is more focused on your behavior than maybe like the emotional connection that you guys have. And you feel like this is you are okay. So Virgo, you're telling me you're paying them with the same with the same energy. So they're coming up as a Queen of Swords, and you're coming up over here as the King of Swords. So it's like, you know, you're saying, well, you know, both of us can play that game. But I feel like you're more when it comes to you, Virgo, you're more like on the let's see if we can find let's see if we can find a solution to this problem, right? But they're like, no, the problem is you. That's what they're saying. And you're like, wait a minute, it takes two to tango. Why can't we agree to something? It's like you're more cool, calm, and collected, Virgo, and they're like more aggressive towards you for some reason. And I don't know if that's because you did something, or maybe they did something to you, or maybe it's vice versa, but somebody here is more aggressive towards the other person, and the other person is just wanting to like find a solution rather than argue. But one party's arguing, very defensive. You're also choosing to walk away from this. Okay, I feel like you had a plan to find a solution to, you know, kind of accommodate things to their beliefs and say, okay, I'm sorry, forgive me if it was you that, you know, messed up here, Virgo. But it feels like you're just to the end of it and you're saying, F it. F all this. I don't care anymore. Five of Swords, you know what? Nobody's gonna win in this battle. Like, we're both mirroring each other. We're both, you know, sword fighting here. But at the same time, we don't want to hurt each other. It's like a fight, and nobody's gonna get hurt because you guys love each other, right? You know what I mean? It's like people pretending to sword fight, but nothing's gonna happen because you cannot hurt each other. You know, it's more like you guys are just wasting each other's time here by talking and arguing about something. And I feel like you Virgo, you're the one saying, you know what, nobody's gonna win here. This really doesn't, you know, help anybody out in any way. So I think it's best to just, you know, drop the sword and walk away. Give it some time, you know. How does Virgo see this person? Yeah, you see them as somebody who has their beliefs and they're not breaking those beliefs. I mean, like somebody who has some sort of programmation here, and they're not willing to step out of that, you know? Like somebody's, like you guys, the way you guys were brought up and grew up are so much different that you guys are complete opposites here. Deep down, you still want to reconcile with this person, but you're showing them, Virgo, that you don't really need all this drama, and but deep down, you still also want to reconnect with them. You could be telling me that this person entertains other people. Like you could be telling me that this person that you're thinking of, or you know, it's deep in your head here, Virgo, they could have other options. Okay, they could have other options. They could have other people that they entertain. You know, not just you. It feels like that. Oh shoot, one more. I think Chris is here. I don't think so. That's probably Gio. Oh, come on. Let me shuffle these. One more. Ace of Swords. Yeah, you're so I think you're the one who's gonna say no more. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, the death card. You're the one saying, you know what, that's it, I'm done. I don't need all this drama, I don't need all this BS, you know, that's it. You're the one who's gonna break this connection. You're the one who's gonna say, this is where it ends, you know, this is where, you know, like I call it quits and I'm good. I feel like you guys will have some sort of ending with a connection here by the end of April. Or maybe somebody that you've been kind of like on and off or unsure of. This is the moment. And I feel like a lot of people are, you know, I did the Leo reading. It was kind of the same thing. It was like, you know, cutting cords and cutting ties and completing cycles here with anybody that came back with the Mercury retrograde or anything like that. And it seems like it's the same with you. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Oh man, I can't read. So yeah, it feels like it's gonna be more of you now, and you're gonna choose to leave this person behind, and maybe in another lifetime, or maybe, you know, later on if they evolve, you know. Attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, and I feel like by also respecting your energy and respecting yourself and not letting somebody walk all over you, Virgo, I feel like once you cut this person out, or once you say, okay, let me tell you the truth, like I have feelings for you, but this is ridiculous, I think that's it, you know, death card. I think you're the one saying, hey, no more. This is where we end. This is where it stops, and I'm sorry, but we tried and nothing happened here. Kind of similar to the Leo. The funny thing is that I also have the Sun card on their side, okay? So maybe you are dealing with the Leo, I don't know. Let's see, for new love for Virgo, if you're a single Virgo. Let's see what's out there for you, Virgo. What's happening? Ooh. Oh, okay. I'm gonna reshuffle this deck real quick. I think Gio's playing music upstairs. I hope I don't get copyrighted. Let's go. So we have single Virgos. What's going on? Who's coming towards Virgo last half of April here when it comes to new love? Ooh. 10 of Wands is really not the best card to have, but it's really, oh my God. That's way too many cards, but okay. So I do feel, okay, all right, bet. So you are, you're okay, your energy, Virgo, is to experience new. You have a brand new opportunity here with somebody. I have Taurus, I have a fire sign, Aries Leo Sagittarius, and a strong Aquarius that is coming towards you. Now, the 10 of Wands is the first card to show up on your spread, which signifies that it's going to be kind of difficult for you to acquire the time, maybe, you know, allow somebody in because you're going to be too busy. So the 10 of Wands tells me to tell you to make some room. If you really want love, you got to make room for love. You got to make, you got to allow them to come towards you, or you got to make time for them or something like that. Okay, there is competition in here for you. There's people, you know, matching with you, wanting to talk to you, you know, impress you and all that. It's going to be up to you to choose the one that you want. You do have potential suitors here. You have potential suitors in public places. I also see in some sort of work situation, maybe where you work, somebody has a crush on you, somebody's always staring at you, somebody's always looking at you, Virgo. Could be a fire sign or a strong Taurus or Aquarius. I have two strong zodiac signs, which would be Taurus and Aquarius, but could also be fire because there's a lot of fire here. I feel like if you're open, if you release those 10 wands here that we have at the beginning of your reading, Virgo, if you release those 10 wands, you will end up in some sort of, not necessarily relationship, because I don't want to say it too fast that I don't want you to feel like, oh shoot, I'm gonna be in a committed relationship right away. No, more like you're gonna meet somebody that is gonna offer you long term. It's gonna offer you long term. It's gonna offer you growth and expansion here, and somebody that you find very attractive, and you find them to be exactly what you like, body type, the way they talk, the way they express themselves, the way they dress. This is who you really like. It's like you manifested the dream connection, either the dream guy or the dream girl here. And they're down to like have babies with you too. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but they're down to like, marry you and have kids together. If you don't want to, then that's fine. Don't worry about it. Just say, I don't want to. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. But it shows that this is a wish fulfillment. This is definitely some sort of, it helps you release all the burdens that you've carried when it comes to like love, when it comes to your heart. This person comes in, and I'm not saying that they're gonna heal you, but it's like this person is like a breath of fresh air, and you're like, oh shoot, this is why I've been single for so long, or this is why it took so long for me to find somebody, is because this is the person that I was manifesting. This is the person that I want. Look at that. Ace of Wands. Very, very sexy, very good looking. Sexual desires are here through the roof. I feel like mid to the end of April, if you're a single Virgo, get out there, because you have grown and mature people going after you. I mean, you're getting the Empress for, if you're like a male a Virgo, you're getting an Empress. You know what an Empress is? And for all your female Virgos, you're getting a King of Wands. You're getting a king. You're not getting little pages or little knights. None of that. You're getting people that are evolved, mature, or that have matured. And they're not here to play games. And that's why I need you to drop those wands. That 10 of wands here. I need to drop all those worries and make time and make room for love, because love is coming towards you. Oh my God. There you go. Oh my, I'm telling you, Virgo, it's I gotta fix this color. I don't know if you can see it. Might be a little bit, but it says it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive higher, or the highest energy of all. This is it. Once you release, if you release those burdens, if you stop linking everything to the past, if you're open to love, if you just tell yourself, I gotta have a window of maybe an hour or two a day, just in case somebody comes up with a date, or I find somebody and I invite them to a date, keep thinking that you need to have a little bit of extra time, because now you're gonna have a boyfriend, girlfriend. And it's gonna happen, because if it feels like you're a little bit too busy, a little bit too distracted, and once you focus a little bit on love, you're gonna acquire somebody that is gonna they're gonna want to be with you long term, even have kids with you. Oh yeah, man, I'm telling you, with this Ace of Wands, it's gonna be a really good connection, both sexually and everything, man. Oh my God, it's gonna be really good. For the new love for Virgo, I think you guys are fully capable of achieving and welcoming love this mid through the end of April. For sure, for sure. Some of you guys, the 10 of Wands could be like finances, but not all of y'all. But don't worry about it. Just go with it, whatever you can afford. This person is into you, and I don't think they're just gonna reject you if you're having a bad financial week or whatever. But the plan is to allow them to come in. Okay, that's what I have for you, Virgo. Thank you so much. I'm gonna move on to the next one. I think if not, whenever I come back from picking up Chris, I will move on to the next one. I'm just doing random zodiac signs, so I'll see if I can do a free tarot reading live tonight. Hopefully. I gotta take Bella out. She needs to poop. She's snoring over there. Bye, y'all. Thanks so much for being here. Peace.